How's it going there, guys? So I'm quickly making this video just to kind of specify a few of the points that I believe were missed in the video that I made the other day. Now, it's understandable that a lot of people probably saw the title, saw the video, J-Station fans came on, disliked it, didn't watch the full video, didn't understand the points that I was making, commented and then left. I understand that. I understand people would be upset with the video. But I get the vibe from a lot of the comments that I was making the video to poke fun out of J-Station's current situation. That's not what it was about at all. Literally, the video that I was making was the poking, like, it was literally me poking fun of the situation that he decided that he wanted to, you know, fake his girlfriend's death and, you know, use it for, you know, use it to promote their prank channel. That's literally the points that I was making in that video, right? Yes, I still think he's a scumbag for doing that. Yeah, no, I don't apologize for making that video. I really don't. Yes, I still stand by all the points that I've made in that video because I'm not going to backtrack on them. I'm not going to turn around and go, oh, well, I feel bad now. No, I don't, because if it was anybody else, I'd be making the exact same video on them. And unfortunately, things have kind of gone, like, I don't know if they're real or not, okay? All I'm saying is, if it is real, that's fucking heavy stuff. I'm not touching that with, I am not touching that topic. I'm not going anywhere near it, right? I was calling out blatantly fake BS, right? With what's happening with him right now, I'm not going anywhere near that. Because if that is true, and if that is all real, no, that's not the point. That's not what I was going for. I wasn't going after a personal attack on someone's life and stuff like that. No, it was basically an attack on their morals. That's the whole entire situation of it. Now, one of the points I wanted to make, somebody did highlight it in the comments, and yeah, I get, you know, I understand where they're coming from. You know, I think it was like, let's face it, you're capitalizing on this. First and foremost, you can believe this if you want. You probably won't, because I don't believe that, you know, if I turn around and say anything, you'll agree with it or not. But it wasn't my intention to capitalize on a situation. I was very annoyed with a lot of stuff that he did in the past, and I thought, you know what, man, I'm just going to make a video on it. I mean, he's done stuff like that in the past. You know, like I said, the Etika suicide. Mac Miller, when Mac Miller passed away, it wasn't even 24 hours, and he was doing the spirit box thing with it. He'd done stuff like that in the past. And this time I was just like, you know what, man, I'm just going to call him out on it. It wasn't to capitalize on any situation. It wasn't to capitalize on the situation that he's going through now. It wasn't like that at all. It was literally a case of calling somebody out on BS, right? A lot of people will agree with with my views. A lot of people won't. If we all like the same things in the world would be a boring ass place. So I understand that people are going to turn around and say, no, you're wrong. I can't change their minds. They can't change my mind. But that's okay. I've got no hate towards people that are jumping to his defense. At the end of the day, if they want to you know, support him, you know, who am I to say don't, right? That wasn't the whole entire point. It was literally me putting my points forward, saying that stuff like that doesn't bode well with me, man. I understand making 3 AM videos is one thing, but, you know, having it like, oh, for a dead person or faking a death, it didn't sit right with me, right? I made the video just calling that out. There's people that make 3 AM videos that I'm not really asked with. I don't personally enjoy 3 AM videos, just like a lot of people don't personally enjoy gameplay videos, but I'm not gonna call them out and be like, you know, oh, this 3 AM. Well, there's some guy and he does I can't remember his name. I genuinely can't remember. A lot of people have made videos on him, and he does 3 AM videos like, don't call Boss Baby at 3 AM, don't call this person at 3 AM. You know, it's but they're just harmless ass videos. Yeah, I don't enjoy them, and I think some of the content is just daft, but not really harming anyone. Like the Pokemon Go kid, you know, Mika or Misha, whatever his name is. I mean, he got completely brutalized for not really doing anything wrong. He made a Pokemon Go song and everybody brutalized him. It's like there's a difference between calling somebody out on something and just viciously attacking someone for no reason. There's a huge difference, right? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have made the video, but I just wanted to call somebody out on something that I thought was just really low, really seedy in that. You know what I mean? It's just, it didn't sit right with my moral compass, right? That's all I'm saying. And I'm sure a lot of people agreed. A lot of people did agree, you know? Critical H3, a lot of people, you know, not are not with, you know, not down with the whole faking a death or doing a video gaining views from the recently deceased. I was just putting my point forward. That's all it was. It wasn't a personal attack on the guy. I understand that people might see it that way, but like I said, if you watch the video, yeah, I still think he's a complete douchebag, and I still think he's a complete cockwobble for doing videos like that. But if what's happening to him right now is legit, that's a different matter, man. You know what I mean? Like, him making 3 a.m. videos about a death, if it was like a character that he was portraying and everyone, it was like painfully obvious. I mean, some people might go, oh, it was painfully obvious that it was a skit. But he passed it off as something that was real. That was the problem that I had. It wasn't a case of like, oh, well, it's a skit and you could tell it was a skit. Still would have been tasteless, but at least we would have knew that it, you know, it wasn't real. It wasn't being passed off as real. But I watched his recent video, and yeah, like I said, I don't want to touch that because some of the stuff in it, I'm like, man, that's fucking heavy. Some of the stuff I don't agree with. Some of the stuff when he says it, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I'm not going to make a video on it. I'm not going to talk about it. That's the only thing I'm going to say about it, man. My whole point was just the 3 a.m. videos, and not the 3 a.m. videos, sorry, just exploiting a death or faking a death. That was it. People can turn around and say that I was exploiting him for it, I was gaining views off him and stuff like that, but if you do stupid stuff on the internet, you're setting yourself up for fair game. That's the only way to put it. There's another kid who, I think it's Jake, I think Keemstar posted it on Twitter, and he did the calling Kobe Bryant at 3 a.m. He set himself up for fair game because he's done something like that people are going to unite, are all going to turn around and go, wow, that's disgusting, and they're all going to, I don't want to use the term attack, but they're all going to be like, wow, that's messed up, so they're going to be making videos on it. If you do stuff like that, you're going to get a lot of hate, and people are going to make videos on it. You know, this is the only time I'm going to talk about it, because, I mean, I just wanted to put my point forward. That was it. The whole entire video was just making putting my views forward. That was it. Alright? Freedom of speech. That's literally it. Like I said, people who defend him, I'm not hating. I really don't. I'm really not. If you want to defend the guy, defend the guy. Defend the actions of what he did. But, like I said, that video had nothing to do with the current situation that he's found himself in. Neither is this. Yes, I still think he's a bellend for making, exploiting deaths. I'm not going to apologise for those comments. But with what's happening right now, I ain't crossing that bridge. I ain't saying nothing. Because it's a messed up situation that he's found himself in. And for everyone involved, I hope it works out. And that's me being genuine, because stuff like that, I wouldn't wish that on the enemy, my worst enemy, you know what I mean? But again, that's something I don't want to get into, because there's two sides to a story on that, and I'm not delving into that. But I wanted to make this video just to clear the air, just to get people to understand that that's what the video was about. Okay, it's not me backtracking. It's me just making a point, because I know that a lot of people didn't bother to watch the video and understand. But for those of you that watched it, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you understood. If you didn't agree with the video, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I'm always up for debate. If somebody wants to debate something, I'm more than happy to talk about it and debate it. 100%. Like a topical debate, 100%. When it's just throwing digs at each other, everyone will have different views. So, like I said, I can't change their minds, they can't change my minds, but it's all good. We do what we do. Guys, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Like I said, this is the last time I'm going to talk about it. Just wanted to clear the air. Just wanted to chat about it. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yeah, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.